Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines or wherever it is your social media activities and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon. John Smith is here, says, Dear Doctor, John says, Dear Dr. Mehran, John, I'm not a doctor. Let's put this, whether it's an honorary degree, thank you very much, I appreciate it, but just want to make sure there's no misunderstanding. I'm not a doctor. I have no medical credentials. I am not a psychologist. I'm not a psychotherapist. If you guys need to talk to your doctors, please talk to your psychologist, psychotherapist, or your GP, because I'm not one and I don't claim to be one. Just want to make that clear so nobody would be, whatever I write, the books I've written based on my research of scholars hundreds of years ago, based on my research in neuroscience, based on my research on OCD, HOCD, based on my research on the movement of the mind, thoughts, consciousness, fear, desire, ego, mechanical process, material process, order, and all these things. And I don't want any misunderstanding there. So hopefully it will be helpful to all of you. The videos I make, or the books I've written, or what I say, personal experiences, and I'm not that young anymore. I'm 65 years old, so I've learned a thing or two and researched a thing or two, quite elaborately on many topics. So that's why I'm here and do what I do. But thank you for that. Anyhow, it says thank you very much for sharing your wisdom. Since you are you're saying, since you're a doctor, can you give me advice about? No, I'm not a doctor. Again, I'm not a doctor. Says how to cure my OCD bad thoughts. I just actually talked about it, and I will hopefully upload this so you can hear it. And I have many other videos and playlists talking about negative thoughts and OCD and HOCD and subsets of OCD, and hopefully that would be helpful. John says, thank you. My mistake. You're very articulate, so it gave me the impression you're a professor or some kind. I take the professor if you like, but I just don't want any misunderstanding. I have no medical credentials. Ragu says, hi, just a follow up question. Is it normal to get feelings when the sexual intrusive thoughts pop up? Naturally. Naturally. Look, brain is very powerful. I don't know if you guys have had the chance to look at my 59-second skip uh, um, part of a video that was a seminar in a university. I was invited to do a seminar for a group. And if you look at this, which I'm going to put it up here, it's only 59 seconds. You can take a look at it, and then we'll continue our discussion. Um, all right. So this 1 minute video, I want you to take a look at it right now, right this moment. Just go click on it and watch it, and then come back to me in 1 minute. Could you do that for me? All right. That's the link right here. So once you all watch it, just put one. That means you've watched it. So I can continue discussion. I'll have some tea. Okay. Have you guys watched it already? Put a one. The ones who watched it, put a one. It's only 59 seconds, for heaven's sake. I hope you all did. So if you look at that, when you said, is it normal for the body to react when the intrusive thought shows up, sexual intrusive thoughts shows up? Well, if you look at that, that's a power of mind. From a second ago to the next second, there was nothing changed in me. I was the same mass. 1 second he can lift me up, the other second he cannot. That's the power of mind. But who was actually manipulating that power? Something other than the brain itself. That's me, the conductor, the director of the power of the brain. That's why there's a separation between brain, me, and thoughts. I am the intellect. I'm the one who can orchestrate the behavior of the brain in some cases. And when I can't, that's when the brain has gone rogue, not that I'm supposed to follow the brain. In this particular example, you saw that I was able, which you can be too as well, anybody can do, change the law of gravity by the power of mind. If you can change your supposedly your mass or the reaction to the gravity with such apparatus that you have, naturally it can also make your body react to something that you have no interest in. For the same reason, simpler reason, I want you to imagine all, every one of you, if you will, please do imagine this with me right now. Close your eyes and imagine with me you're in France in a vineyard. You're out of season. All grapes are green, hard, and sour. You take one, you put it in your mouth, and you crunch on it, and it's the sourest grape that you could have tasted comes to your mind, comes to your mouth. And then on top of it, you cut a lemon and squeeze it in your mouth. And then you get a lime and you cut it in half and you squeeze it in my start licking on it. Are you salivating? Most of you would be salivating. But there is no grape, green grape, raw grape, sour grape. There is no lime. There is no lemon. So, what is this bodily reaction of salivating? Thoughts. Which means it is natural in the power of the brain that a thought can create a reaction in the body. The process of it would be a reaction of some trigger that it associates itself to something that creates that arousal in you in your own way, or through anxiety of I don't want to have any arousal toward that thing that is not of my inclination or in line with my values, but then it does because of this whole focus on it and the anxiety on it and the whole protection uh, program that you already have in your brain. All of that and the movement and the blood pressure and all that, you can react to something that you had nothing to do with it. So all of that is irrelevant. The 1 minute part that you saw was the part of a seminar called The End of Fear. You might want to watch that whole thing. The End of Fear. I'm going to put the link up and you may actually get some. It was done in a local university here, and so perhaps you could enjoy it. It's interesting as far as I'm concerned. There's a link for the full version of it.